Good morning, South. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance with the founders of the Black Student Union.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll hear more from them later in the show. Good morning once again. Welcome to the Falcon Report for this Friday, the 1st of December, day one. I'm Anthony Bolello.
And I'm Johnny Rosado. Students in Mr. Edwin Fair's video tech class had the opportunity to showcase their research and editing skills in both a fun and educational manner. Just last week, Mr. Fair's 6th-period video technology class embarked on a research journey to create entertaining videos in light of their biography projects. The students were tasked with choosing any person of their choice and had both class time and time at home to construct their projects. The videos had to be 5 minutes or longer, and the class was able to utilize their creativity to put together a visually appealing presentation.
I do it right now, I do what I said, I'll make up my mind, that's up in my head.
After days of work, the students were able to put their work on display, proudly showing their projects to the class. From Tyler the Creator to Walt Disney, everyone had full freedom as to who they wanted to research and surely had a wonderful time doing so.
Miss Daniel's food and nutrition class certainly kicked off the Thanksgiving festivities early this past Wednesday. The students practiced their culinary skills while working together in order to prepare various Thanksgiving foods. They were given class time to work with one another and make use of the skills they have learned throughout the course of the class thus far, following recipes and putting together tasty traditional foods for the holiday. Some of the meals prepared included mashed potatoes, cornbread, and stuffing. At the end of class, the students were given the opportunity to enjoy their delicious creations with their peers. Overall, the students had an enjoyable time celebrating Thanksgiving early with their classmates.
Students in Mrs. Virginia Calderero's English 9A class were recently given the opportunity to research and explore the intricacies of the American legal system. Students were assigned court cases to research, each presenting unique and thought-provoking scenarios. Among the many court cases discussed, 2 examples were Cleveland Board of Ed v. LaFleur, a landmark case dealing with the maternity leave policies, Texas v. Johnson, focusing on the constitutionality of flag burning. Students were then able to present their assigned court cases to their classmates, who listened intently.
Texas decided that since he did not state these claims during the trial, that they were not upheld.
Overall, the project was a valuable experience for students, enabling them to explore significant legal cases and engage in thoughtful discussions. This year, South became home to a Black Student Union and a Muslim Student Association.
David Providence had the opportunity to speak with the founders of these new organizations.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with the co-founders of the Black Student Union. So what inspired you to create this club?
So I really just wanted to help create a safe place for the Black students of the South community.
So originally, the Black Student Union started off as a thought that we had in 11th grade, and I wanted to help Gab create this club to advocate for Black students.
I'm here with the co-founder and co-president of the Muslim Student Association. So, what inspired you to create this club?
So we really wanted to create a safe and supportive environment because we realized that there are a lot of Muslim students in South.
So can you tell us a bit about the Black Student Union and what the mission of the club is?
So pretty much we just wanted to expose the Black students of Valley Stream South to just different experiences and stuff that they would never really encounter out in the everyday world.
Yeah, so MSA aims to provide a safe environment for Muslims and non-Muslims where we can celebrate events, and we can also talk about stereotypes and safely debate or discuss any of the Islamic traditions for non-Muslims and Muslims.
And how do you think this will benefit students at South?
So not only will this help create great memories of their high school career, but even hopefully after we leave that this will carry on, including with the South legacy.
So academic-wise, this does go on your transcript, and like I was saying previously, if you're attending an HBCUs really like to see Black Student Union on your thing, as well as any other colleges. They like to see that you're very involved in a cultural club.
So it benefits students at South because it allows a safe space to learn about Islam and also provides unity and allows everyone to kind of join together and celebrate our traditions.
So what upcoming plans do you want students to know about?
So we do have our next meeting on December 7th, which we will be discussing a lot of Black topics, and it's going to be like a debate type of style.
So we do actually have a lot coming up in the month of February for Black History Month. We're going to make this one of our first big ones, as well as we do have a hair expo coming up where we talk about black hair and things of that.
Yeah, so we're planning charities for foreign and domestic issues, and also we're looking forward to events like henna events and events like for Eid and Ramadan. So we're really looking forward to that. That's it.
Thanks, guys. Back to you in the studio.
When the Falcon Report returns, we'll talk much more about exciting classroom happenings. But first, a bird's eye view of the updates to the gymnasium. The Falcon Report will be right back.
Okay, I don't think this is gonna work out.
Maybe the issue is inherent in the program.
Well, we can't just have poetry out loud.
2 poems said out loud, not silent. I think you should take a logic class.
Sign up for Poetry Out Loud before December 8th. Memorize 2 poems for December 13th in room 215.
Teacher, I got a paper cut.
I'm a doctor, I can help. Let's see what we got here. So we have a little paper cut boo-boo. Let's get some hand sanitizer to disinfect that. Let's wrap this around with some good Band-Aid.
This isn't a Band-Aid, this is tape!
All we gotta do now is just mash this all together.
What?
Grades 10 through 12 learn truly how to treat things at the Future of Medicine Club.
This Friday, December 1st, 2023, is World AIDS Day, an international day dedicated to raising awareness of the AIDS pandemic caused by the spread of HIV and mourning those who've died. All over the world, the LGBTQ community commemorates and remembers those who've lost their lives. Thank you.
Miss Garces and Miss Pika's forensics classes were in for a special treat this week as they got to hear from a special guest speaker in South's library. Sandra McNulty, a forensics geneticist from the Nassau County Office of the Medical Examiner, joined the classes during second period to impart knowledge about the fields of forensics and offer advice to students interested in pursuing a career in the field.
Take it and try and test that item because it may have someone else who's not perpetrated DNA on that surface.
Included in the presentation was Ms. McNulty's personal background and educational experience, which gave students insight into the various avenues in which to become a forensics professional.
Now we do ballistics, firearms, we do drug chemistry, and we do fingerprints.
Additionally, she shared invaluable details about the various careers within the field, including forensics biologists, forensic chemists, and firearm examiners.
Forensic chemistry, they screen evidence to identify and determine quantity and weight of drugs. Their testing is very specific.
Broadening the scope of the students' aspirations. At the conclusion of the presentation, the students left with a deeper understanding of real-world applications of their field of study.
Evidence from homicides, sexual assaults, burglaries, and larcenies.
I can't believe it's already December.
Yeah, and we even saw some flurries this week.
Let's check in with Aaron Daniels to see what's in store for this weekend.
Aaron?
Thanks, guys. Unfortunately, the weekend will have some gloomy weather. Today will begin partially cloudy and end with some rain in the afternoon. Tomorrow will be slightly warmer, but will be cloudy exceeding into Sunday, where the weekend will end with some periods of rain. Stay dry, South. Back to you in the studio.
The girls' basketball team kicked off their season this Wednesday against Lawrence.
Let's turn to Jackson Hunter with the details.
Jackson?
Thanks, guys. The girls' basketball team cooked their opponents this Wednesday in their season opener. The girls took a short trip to Lawrence ready to hoop it against local competition. It didn't take the Falcons long to quiet Lawrence crowd, as South took the lead right from the start. In the first quarter, sophomore Mia Ferguson hit a two-pointer and a free throw to help the Falcons ahead 3 minutes into the game. Freshman Isabel Maxis and junior Jayla McLean both scored to end the second quarter strong. Going into the third quarter, Jayla hit another amazing shot to extend South's lead to 6, and junior Isabel Skelsa followed with 2 field goals, an amazing assist to senior Michaela Thomas, making the score 17-7. To start off the final quarter, Lawrence tightened up the score, but Mia was not letting that slide, answering with an incredible three-pointer. Sophomore Jessica Dyer making a layup from under the hoop. The Falcons then held on and took the win by a final score of 22-15. And that's sports.
That's all for this edition of the Falcon Report. For John Rosado, I'm Anthony Bolello. Now, if you excuse me, we're in the middle of Smash Bros. Right now.
Have a great weekend, Sal!
You're going down!
No, you're not! I mean, no, I'm not.